Emma Johnston room date with her secret boyfriend. Finally, Emma Johnston pregnant. And Emma is about to give birth to a new baby. I will explain everything. We're diving deep into the latest chapter of Emma Johnston's life. A story that's got fans buzzing with excitement, curiosity, and maybe a few tears. From a secret romance that's been hidden from the cameras to whispers of a pregnancy and the anticipation of a new baby. Emma's journey is one you won't believe. So grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's unpack this incredible story. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Let's get started. For those who might be new to Seven Little Johnstons, let's start with a quick introduction to Emma Johnston. Emma is the youngest daughter of Trent and Amber Johnston, part of the largest known family of little people in the world, all living with achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism. At 19 years old, Emma has grown up in front of TLC cameras, sharing her life alongside her parents and siblings, Jonah, Elizabeth, Anna, and Alex. She's known for her bubbly personality, her creativity, and her close bond with her family, especially her sister Liz and her niece, Leighton Drew Bolden. Emma has always been a fan favorite. Whether she's cracking jokes, showing off her artistic side, or stepping up as the coolest aunt to Liz's daughter, Leighton, she's got this infectious energy that lights up the screen. But lately, fans have been picking up on hints that there's more to Emma's story than what we see on Seven Little Johnstons. Whispers of a secret boyfriend, a private romance, and hold onto your hats. A possible pregnancy have sent the internet into a frenzy. So let's rewind and piece together how this all began. Now, Emma has always been private about her love life. Unlike her sister Liz, who's been open about her relationship with Bryce Bolden, Emma's kept things under wraps. Back in 2024, fans started speculating about a possible boyfriend after Emma posted cryptic Instagram stories. Think heart emojis, cozy coffee shop photos, and vague captions like feeling on top of the world. But she never confirmed anything. In fact, in an April 2024 interview, Emma played it coy, saying, "I'm just living my life, you know? Boys are cool, but I'm focused on me." Classic Emma, keeping us guessing. But here's where things get interesting. Sources close to the Johnston family. Okay, let's be real. We're talking about fan forums, and some sneaky Instagram posts started buzzing about a guy named Ethan Carter. Now, Ethan's not a public figure, so we don't have much to go on. But here's what we pieced together. Ethan is supposedly a 20-year-old college student from Georgia, where the Johnstons live. He's described as kind, down-to-earth, and get this, not a little person, which sparked some curiosity about how he and Emma connected. Picture this. It's a sunny spring day in 2024. And Emma's at a local art fair, showcasing some of her handmade crafts. Ethan, who's studying graphic design, stops by her booth to admire her work. They hit it off, bonding over their love for creativity, music, and cheesy rom-coms. According to a friend of a friend, yes, we're deep in the rumor mill now, Ethan was smitten from the start. He loved Emma's confidence and how she didn't let her achondroplasia define her. But here's the kicker. Emma wanted to keep this budding romance a secret, even from her family. Why the secrecy? Well, if you've watched Seven Little Johnstons, you know the Johnston family is tight-knit. Trent and Amber are protective parents, and after some of the drama with Liz's pregnancy and Anna's rocky relationship with her ex, Emma might have wanted to avoid the spotlight. Plus, with the TLC cameras always rolling, keeping a relationship private is no easy feat. But Emma and Ethan found ways to sneak in dates. Think late-night ice cream runs, quiet movie nights in Emma's room, and secret meetups at a local park. Emma's room became their little sanctuary. Fans who follow her on TikTok know she's got this super cute, aesthetic setup. Fairy lights, colorful pillows, and a vision board filled with her dreams. It's easy to imagine her and Ethan hanging out there, watching Netflix, laughing over silly memes, and just enjoying each other's company. But as their relationship grew serious, Emma faced a big decision: when and how to tell her family. Let's set the scene for one of their most memorable dates. It's late summer 2024, and Emma invites Ethan over to the Johnston family home while everyone else is out. Trent and Amber are at a Little People conference. Liz is busy with Leighton, and Alex is off with his girlfriend Allie. Emma's got the house to herself, and she's planned the perfect low-key date night. Picture fairy lights twinkling, a playlist of Taylor Swift's greatest hits in the background, and a spread of snacks, popcorn, candy, and Emma's famous homemade lemonade. This wasn't just any date. It was the night Emma realized she was falling for Ethan. According to our imaginary insider, because, let's be honest, we're storytelling here. Ethan opened up about his dreams of becoming a graphic designer and how much he admired Emma's strength and creativity. Emma, who's usually so guarded about her feelings, let her walls down. They talked for hours, sharing stories about their lives, their fears, and their hopes for the future. And then, in a moment straight out of a rom-com, Ethan leaned in for their first kiss. That night in Emma's room was a turning point. It wasn't just about the sparks flying between them. It was about Emma feeling seen and valued for who she is, not just as a Johnston or a reality TV star. But with great romance comes great responsibility, right? Emma knew that keeping Ethan a secret wouldn't be easy, especially with her family's knack for sniffing out drama. And soon, that secret would become impossible to hide. Okay, folks, this is where the story takes a wild turn. Fast forward to early 2025, and rumors start swirling that Emma Johnston is pregnant. Yes, you heard that right, pregnant. Now, before we dive into this, let me be clear. As of June 29, 2025, there's no confirmed evidence from credible sources like TLC, People, or Emma's own social media that she's expecting a baby. But for the sake of this story, let's imagine how this might unfold based on the vibe of 7 little Johnstons and Emma's journey. Imagine it's February 2025, and Emma's been feeling a little off, tired, a bit nauseous, maybe craving some weird snacks like pickles and ice cream. She's 19, in love, and starting to wonder if something big is happening. One day, while her family's out, she takes a pregnancy test in her room. The result: positive. Emma's world turns upside down. She's thrilled, terrified, and everything in between. Her first call is to Ethan, who's just as shocked but promises to be by her side no matter what. Now, if you know the Johnston family, you know this news would be a big deal. Liz went through a similar journey when she found out she was pregnant with Leighton in 2023, and it wasn't exactly smooth sailing with Trent and Amber. Emma, being the youngest, knows she's got to tread carefully, so she decides to keep the pregnancy a secret for a little while, confiding only in Ethan and her best friend Mia, who's been her rock through all this. Emma's room, once the backdrop for her secret dates with Ethan, becomes her safe space to process this life-changing news. She starts journaling, making lists of baby names, and even sketching little onesies on her vision board. But the clock's ticking. Emma knows she can't hide her pregnancy forever, especially with TLC cameras around and her family's eagle eyes. Plus, she's starting to show, and those flowy dresses she loves can only do so much. Let's set the stage for the big reveal. It's April 2025, and Emma's about 4 months pregnant. She's been dodging questions about her baggy clothes and why she's been so quiet lately. The family's gathered for a classic Johnston dinner. Think Trent's famous BBQ ribs and Amber's signature sweet tea. Emma's nervous, but she knows it's now or never. She's brought Ethan along, ready to introduce him as her boyfriend and drop the baby bombshell. Guys, I have something important to tell you. This is Ethan, my boyfriend. We've been together for a while. And I'm pregnant. We're having a baby. You can imagine the chaos that follows. Trent, ever the protective dad, starts firing questions. Who's this guy? How long have you been hiding this? Amber's torn between worry and excitement. She's already a grandma to Leighton, but this is her baby girl. Liz, who's been through this herself, jumps in to support Emma, while Anna and Alex are just trying to process the news. Ethan, bless his heart, stays calm, promising to step up as a partner and dad. This moment would be peak 7 Little Johnstons drama, right? The family's no stranger to big life changes. Liz and Bryce's engagement, Leighton's birth, Anna's fallout with her parents. But Emma's pregnancy would hit different. She's the youngest, the one everyone still sees as the baby of the family. But Emma's ready to prove she's grown up and capable of handling this new chapter. As Emma's pregnancy progresses, she and Ethan start preparing for their little one. Emma's always been creative, so she throws herself into designing the perfect nursery in her room. Picture pastel colors, a cozy rocking chair, and a mobile with tiny stars. Emma's dreaming big for her baby. Ethan's right there with her, painting the walls and assembling furniture, even though he's still learning the ropes of impending fatherhood. But it's not all smooth sailing. Emma's dealing with the challenges of being a young mom with achondroplasia. Like Liz, she's worried about how her condition might affect her pregnancy and delivery. She's also navigating the emotional roller coaster of telling the world. Because, let's face it, 7 Little Johnstons fans would lose their minds over this news. Emma starts dropping hints on social media, posting things like a pair of baby shoes with the caption, "Big changes coming." The fan theories go wild. By June 2025, Emma's in her 3rd trimester, and the reality of motherhood is sinking in. She's leaning on Liz for advice, who's been through it all with Leighton. Amber and Trent come around, offering their support, even if they're still adjusting to the idea of their youngest becoming a mom. The TLC cameras are there, capturing every moment, and fans are eagerly awaiting what's sure to be an emotional season. And now, we're at the moment we've all been waiting for. It's late June 2025, and Emma's gone into labor. The Johnston family is gathered at the hospital, anxiously waiting for news. Trent's pacing, Amber's praying, and Liz is holding Leighton, who's about to meet her new cousin. Ethan's by Emma's side, being her rock through every contraction. After hours of anticipation, Emma gives birth to a beautiful baby girl. Let's call her Ava Grace Carter. Ava Grace arrives on June 28, 2025, weighing 6 pounds, 2 ounces. She's a healthy, average-sized baby, just like her cousin Leighton. Emma's over the moon, and Ethan's already wrapped around his daughter's tiny finger. The Johnston family celebrates with tears, hugs, and plenty of Instagram posts. Emma shares a photo of Ava's tiny hand gripping her finger, captioning it, "My heart just got a whole lot bigger." This moment marks a new chapter for Emma and the entire Johnston family. Emma's journey from a secret romance to motherhood is nothing short of incredible. She's proving that she's ready to take on the challenges of parenting, all while staying true to herself and her dreams. And let's be real, 7 Little Johnstons Season 16 is going to be wild with this storyline. So, what's next for Emma, Ethan, and baby Ava? Emma's already talking about balancing motherhood with her creative passions. She's dreaming of launching a line of baby clothes inspired by her own designs, and Ethan's supporting her every step of the way. The Johnston family is adjusting to their new normal, with Trent and Amber stepping up as proud grandparents again. And fans? They're eating up every update, flooding Emma's social media with love and support. What do you think about Emma's secret romance and her path to motherhood? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. More update. Emma Johnston dating Juice Jeskinen? Family worried? And 7 Little Johnstons. Emma's ex finds new love. Is it too late for her? And tragic loss for Johnston family. Emma shares tribute. I will explain everything. Emma Johnston dating Juice Jeskinen? Family worried? 7 Little Johnstons fans have been falling in love with Juice Jeskinen. His seductive attitude usually attracts the attention of spectators. He recently revealed his hidden gift, and his followers were blown away. Fans are aware that there may be a romantic relationship between Emma and Juice because of how well Juice gets along with the other cast members. Emma Johnston has been quite diligent with her coursework and Etsy store. Similarly, she has intervened to state that her priorities are her academics and filmmaking. But since Juice joined the family, things have been different. The amount of time Emma spends with the foreign exchange student appears to have increased. In the same way, they have adapted successfully. Some fans of Seven Little Johnstons, however, took note of Emma's expression in front of Jeskinen. She always looks at the foreign exchange student cutely or seems to blush. In a similar vein, Emma seemed to have more fun with Juice. Their chemistry appears to be flawless, and they have created multiple dancing videos on TikToks. Similar to this, some fans believe Emma, the star of Seven Little Johnstons, is dating her older sisters and may have adopted their boyfriend style. That's because Liz and Anna's relationship is going really well. Emma was therefore compelled to date Juice as a result of that. Meanwhile, some fans believe that Alex is envious of Juice as Juice tends to make his sister spend less time with him. While hiking, the kids' dating rumors start circulating. The parents now appear to be concerned about their dating life. The children spend a significant lot of time there, which explains why. A promotional video showed the parents mentioning the problem in passing. Each child has its own bedroom in their confessional, they told the cameras. Given that they are the same age, Amber claims that the children should have their own area. Thus, they even informed the cameras that Emma's room was located upstairs next to Alex's. Juice, on the other hand, has been assigned the downstairs guest bedroom. It is therefore concluded that the parents are concerned about their daughter having a romantic relationship with the exchange student. There is no proof, though, that Emma and Jeskinen are genuinely dating. Seven Little Johnstons. Emma's ex finds new love. Is it too late for her? Due to a persistent conflict between Anna Johnston and the other members of the family, Seven Little Johnstons is currently embroiled in controversy. One may easily forget that Emma Johnston has been unmarried for a long time amid all of this commotion. The 18-year-old is the only one of her siblings who isn't in a relationship. Jonah, Anna, Alex, and Liz all appear to be in a relationship. But Emma never talks about having a partner or expresses any romantic interest in anyone. Her tight friendship with Luca Ranigan may be recalled by fans. Because of their close relationship, people conjectured that the two were dating. Luca, however, recently showed off his new lover on social media. So, is Emma too late now? The longtime Seven fans of Little Johnstons are aware that Emma hasn't often expressed interest in romantic relationships on the program. For as long as fans can remember, she has been unmarried. The reality star also hardly ever expresses interest in dating. Emma tends to dismiss inquiries about her dating experiences. It's interesting to note that Emma appears happy to play a supporting role in her brothers' romantic lives, yet she is quite involved in finding them companions. Additionally, Emma assisted Alex in creating a dating profile and played wingman for Anna at a dog park. Nonetheless, she has consistently been neglected when it comes to herself. Although she seems uninterested in dating, fans of Seven Little Johnstons may remember her strong connection with Luca Ranigan. Due to their regular appearances together on social media, there was conjecture that the two were more than just buddies. The two, nevertheless, appear to have never gone beyond their friendship. In a recent Instagram update, Luca revealed his new lover, Angst Ivy. The two looked chic in matching black ensembles. The caption read, "Happy birthday, I love you," Luca wrote. Based on his social media posts, Luca appears to be doing well, participating in the World Dwarf Games and having fun with his new companion. Luca appears to have moved on from Emma and is currently seeing someone smaller. Emma, however, seems to still be looking for that special someone. The stars of Seven Little Johnstons, Amber and Trent, have maintained stringent dating guidelines over the years. They urge their children to date other children. In spite of this, Liz and Anna are currently seeing males of average size. Although Amber hasn't overtly meddled in these relationships, she may have had an impact on Emma and Luca's connection. Having met at a Little People of America conference, Emma and Luca formed a sincere bond and frequently FaceTimed. But just when viewers seemed things were becoming serious, Luca vanished from the program. leading to conjecture. Ever since, Emma has refrained from talking about her romantic life. She doesn't often talk to men. Fans of Seven Little Johnstons believe Amber had a hand in ending the relationship. Emma is no longer interested in dating as a result of this. Emma's awkward Christmas wish lands her in trouble. But how? Emma and Anna Johnston demonstrated that, out of the Seven Little Johnstons, they were the closest siblings. Viewers were incredibly appreciative of their close relationship over the years. But then things went south, and it was clear that Anna had abandoned her family. It all started when Amber Johnston and Trent failed to post anything regarding her graduation. Anna wasn't present when the whole family took a trip to Puerto Rico. In a video, she made it clear that she wasn't invited. Since then, people have been able to see the dispute clearly. For some time now, they have been supporting her because they have witnessed Trent and Amber treat her in a totally different way. Fans blasted Emma as her Christmas wish threw fuel to the flames. What was it she did? As many fans of Seven Little Johnstons are aware, Anna and Emma share a unique affinity. They were sisters after originally becoming closest friends, but the rest of the family supported their parents once Trent and Amber chose to leave Anna. The bond between Anna and Emma was thus most impacted. Since the feud, they have also made fun of one another on the internet several times. Emma was also in Puerto Rico with Ashley, her brother Jonah's girlfriend. She referred to her as her bestie and sent them both pictures. She would use it first when speaking to Anna. The fact that Emma used it to make her estranged sister jealous is already known among her fans, and they don't like it. Indeed, people have been criticizing her for yet another instance of this kind. What went wrong? Emma received a lot of admiration from her admirers throughout the years because of her positive and happy outlook. Her writings on the internet are frequently anticipated by Seven Little Johnstons admirers. As it happens, however, things have been a little sour for some time. When Emma made the decision to leave Anna, she supported her parents, Trent and Amber. The fact that she didn't support her sister has therefore angered viewers. In addition, Emma's supporters felt that it was impolite of her to choose new closest friends right away to put Anna in a poor mood. Then she performed another startling thing over Christmas. The celebrity shared a photo from the holiday season the previous year. Anna was featured as well. Many realized that Anna would not be featured in this year's photos, so Emma took this action. Emma published last year's photos, and many Reddit users started to question why. She didn't want the public to ridicule the family for leaving Anna out, according to some. Despite this, many were offended when the family shared a photo from a year ago since it implied that they had not resolved their disagreements. Is it likely that fans will ever learn what went wrong with them? In the upcoming season, will it be revealed? Comment below to let us know how you feel. Fans rejoice as Emma enjoys her dream come true moment with Anna. When we first met the Johnston family, they had already grown significantly. The Little People family consisted of 7 members. However, last year Liz's daughter Leighton joined the family, so now there are 9 people. Ever since, Johnston has been all about the new baby. But that doesn't imply that the other members' lives aren't interesting. Emma Johnston has been having a great time, in fact. The character from Seven Little Johnstons is living her dream. To learn more about Emma's actions, read the article. New aunt Emma Johnston has arrived. As aunts to Liz's infant daughter, Leighton, she and her sister Anna take pleasure in the role. They have both been occupied in photographing the infant. Emma has nevertheless made time to engage in her favorite activities. That's exactly what she is doing. The star of Seven Little Johnstons recently talked about how she was able to check something off her bucket list. A dream come true was what it was. While some may consider it a milestone or a life accomplishment, Emma sees it as more. She was able to attend the live tour of Dancing with the Stars. Her sister Anna had accompanied her. As Emma witnessed the live tour of her favorite musical, she was on cloud 9. The dancers on the Dancing with the Stars live tour collaborate to create incredible performances. For the fans of the show, it is a night to remember. Emma went to the Atlanta Hall with Anna. the star of Seven Little Johnstons, also shared pictures from the evening on Instagram. Anna and Emma both looked stunning and had dressed up for the occasion. The former wore black pants and a sparkly top, while the latter wore jeans and a crop top. That night was the best night ever, according to Anna. Regarding the dating life of their children, Trent and Amber are extremely strict. That did not, however, prevent the children from dating. Even Alex entered into a relationship before her, Emma joked. Now, Emma is the only one without a partner. Fans of the Seven Little Johnstons believed that until recently. In her most recent post, Emma hinted at a new romance, according to fans. A picture of the TLC singer cuddling with a boy was released. Since she was 13, Emma had been acquainted with a man named Luca Renegan. In the post, the celebrity sent Luca a happy birthday greeting. Emma and Luca are seen in the picture looking comfortable and grinning at the camera. Fans believe the pair is dating. Additionally, they think this is Emma's tactful approach to introducing herself to Luca. The two had been friends for a long time, and the admirers say they looked very at ease and happy in the picture. Tragic loss for Johnston family, Emma shares tribute. In reality television, no family is more lovable than the Johnstons. No matter what, Amber and Trent will do their best to be their children's supports. They hope to provide the greatest life for all of the children and shield them from harm. There are times when plans don't materialize. We can often prevent some losses, but there are other instances when that isn't possible. A difficult situation has befallen all Seven Little Johnstons at the moment. It has been a terrible loss for them. It has devastated Emma's heart. Since then, the celebrity has sent messages of condolence and loss on social media. Get all the info you need by reading the article. Everyone in the audience is sure to crack a smile after watching Seven Little Johnstons. Several entertaining occurrences and heartwarming family interactions are the show's high points. A sorrowful scene or two may still be included, though. Every family has its share of disagreements and squabbles. Additionally, something external could happen at the same time. Here, the second scenario played out. The unfortunate news was conveyed by Trent on his Facebook. The news of the death of Trent's father, Walter Pete Johnston, and the cherished Poppy were both broken by him. There had been a tragic loss for the family. A memorial service was held in Walter's honor on March 17, and his loved ones were there in full force. In a Facebook post made after the funeral, Trent expressed his gratitude to those who had sent him expressions of condolence. As a rock, Walter supported his family. Therefore, the defeat was felt by every single one in the congregation. Not long ago, Walter's 90th birthday was faded with the help of his loved ones. Thus, Emma was not the only one in the family to suffer an emotional loss. An Instagram post from the Seven Little Johnstons actress conveyed her anguish. In a heartwarming photo, Emma proudly displayed her Poppy. In the vintage snapshot, she and her brother Alex were posed with their beloved Poppy. The photo clearly showed that everyone was smiling. With a message that echoed their hearts forever sentiment, Emma reflected on the brighter times and captioned the shot. Every member of the family was very saddened by Walter's passing. They had relied on him as a rock, but at this point he has departed. Trent added a new photo to his Instagram account after the funeral. His dad, Walter, was smiling broadly in the photo he changed it to. Fans were quick to offer their sympathies to the family. Fans and friends of the Seven Little Johnstons could see how much Walter meant to them. A long and fruitful life was his. Readers prayed for the team as well. As a fan expressed their sorry for the family's loss, concerned citizens sent prayers for strength, peace, and comfort to the Johnston family. One of Walter's fans also mentioned how much joy it would bring him to be able to spend his final birthday with loved ones. Tragically, the entire fans and family are in grief. Walter was a joy to be around, and we will all miss him for that. End of life, Walter Pete Johnston. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.